All right, Fangs and Infernos, as always, we are super stoked to hang out with you guys, and we are coming at you live at New Jersey HorrorCon. You know us from being here. We've worked a bunch of these events, and we're always very, very grateful that Ryan has us back to have some more fun. And we're kicking it off, trying to break previous records on interviews, and Brande has been very, very gracious to rock out with us for our very first one today, March 1st, starting off a new month, a new con, and a whole lot of fun. Of course, it's myself, the Vampire. We've got Devil, but most importantly, Brande Roderick is joining us right now. Brande, first and foremost, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to the Vampire and Devil podcast.
Very exciting.
It's a couple of hours into the con, but so far, how is it going?
Oh, it's been awesome. I always love my East Coast fans and getting to see everybody again. It's been a really great show so far.
Very, very cool. Awesome. And that's what it's definitely all about. And it's a couple of days of like fun and just kind of enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
But also, first and foremost, for the sake of myself, Devil, I'm going to take a quick moment for my own selfish reasons so we can talk about, some of my kinsmen. You were in Dracula 2 with, of course, the late, great Wes Craven. How do you look back at that movie and what do you remember about it?
The thing I remember most is shooting in Romania with Jason London, Craig Sheffer. We had a great cast. But the thing that's so crazy is it was in just 20-degree, 18-degree weather in the middle of the night, and they dug a grave, a real grave, and they actually buried me alive. Like, that all was real. I had to get into this grave. Freezing cold, and they were shoveling dirt on me. So that was a little creepy because I saw them dig the grave. But yeah, it was a really crazy, fun, insane experience.
Oh, so cool. Do you have any, like a fun, maybe personal experience that you had with Wes?
He didn't come on set for that.
Oh.
Maybe because it was all the way in Romania. But
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a Wes Craven episode on our show, and where we're talking about his full filmography and stuff. So we always take moments to talk about all the various movies, because of course it'll be Devil, it'll be a 5-hour episode talking about all of Wes Craven stuff in details.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
But absolutely, for sure. Devil, my friend, let's kick it over to you.
Obviously, because the vampire's going to ask vampire stuff. The devil loves his sin and skin. So how was it like doing the Playboy stuff and working with like Hugh Hefner on all that kind of stuff? How did you enjoy it?
Amazing. I mean, it was a great experience. I learned a lot from Hef. And it was really a wonderful stepping stone for me. Playboy came out at the same time I was going to go do Baywatch, and they kind of went hand in hand, and it was an amazing experience. I owe a lot to Playboy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you do that kind of stuff like that, like versus doing photo shoots and stuff like that versus like movies, do you like that side of doing it, the photography, as far as doing the suits, or do you like doing the acting and getting into the dirt and doing the grimy stuff?
Yeah, my acting and producing's my jam.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, but I liked doing it, and I will do it. But for me, it's all about acting, producing, directing. That's what I like doing.
And then, have you always been a fan of the horror genre?
Always.
And then, what were the kind of your favorite horror movies growing up?
Well, I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but my very first horror film was when I was 6 years old with my mom watching The Exorcist.
Nice.
Which is, pretty sick and twisted for a mom to have her daughter watch The Exorcist,
Parenting goals.
Yes, Yeah. Exactly.
And we're from Baltimore, so we're not even that far from the area of D.C. where
that's
The Exorcist, you can go to the steps and see the steps.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. That's pretty cool. But I loved, for me growing up, the era was like, Nightmare on Elm Street. That one I remember being 12 or 14 years old, and I was so scared I still had to sleep on my parents' floor as a teenager. Like, me and my girlfriend had to. But I ever since a very young age, we've always been into horror in my family.
Oh, that's super duper
Which is why I wanted to do my own horror film.
That's exactly where we're going right now.
Of that reason, because at a very young age, we were always watching horror films.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, of course, Wineville. I'm trying to avoid some of the glare here. There we go. But let's talk about Wineville. It's your pet project. It's
Yeah.
your movie. Of course, you play Tess.
Yeah.
And so let's learn, educate Vampire and Devil on and our Fangs and Infernos about Wineville.
Well, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go watch it. But I will warn you, it is not for the faint of heart. Do not watch it with any children or any kids, even if you say, "Oh, but they're teenagers." It is a horror film based in 1978. It's about a really screwed up family, a la Texas Chainsaw Massacre, serial killer family. And my character, Tess, ran away at the age of 15 because some very horrific things happened to her as a child. And when her father dies, she has to go back to the family vineyard to take care of everything. And when she comes back, she finds that everything has even blackened and festered even worse. But not only now does she have to escape by herself, but she also now has to escape with her 11-year-old son. So
wow.
she'll do anything and everything to get him out of there safely.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
When it comes to a movie like this, where you've done movies, of course, as talent for the movie, but what is it about a movie that your thumbprint is very much on?
Well, the great thing about it is you get to do whatever you want. Your creative juices, whatever it is that you want to happen and the way that you see the vision, you get to create. That's what I love about, when it's your baby and you get to do what you want. There's no one else to blame if it doesn't come out the way you want it, because you did everything you wanted to do. So that's been very exciting for me, is to have my vision come to life.
Absolutely, for sure. Devil?
I was going to say, do you like that side of where not just the acting, but now you can do, like, if you do the little bit of writing or directing and stuff like that, or like a project like that, you're not worried about somebody telling you this is what you got to do. You can pretty much just do how you want to do it. It's like, do you find that more exhilarating than actually where you have to, like, be in a time frame and stuff like that with other movies, or no, you have to do it this way or do it that way?
Yeah, it was great. I'm hoping, I wish I could do all of them like that.
Yeah.
Right? We get to make all the decisions ourselves. I wish that for everybody. It was a great experience.
No, yeah. Now, is there anything that you're going to be working on soon that you can talk about? Like anything that you have up and coming new, whether it's acting or more of the side of, being that side of the movie industry?
We're out, promoting Wineville right now because it just came out. So everybody go watch it. Or you can watch it on Amazon, Apple, Tubi, all the things, or you can have your own autographed DVD, which has all the behind the scenes cool stuff, also the actor interviews, so all kinds of fun behind the scenes stuff. And you can get that at winevillemovie.com. And then I'm also going to shoot another horror film called The Treehouse soon. So that's coming up. But yeah, lots of fun, exciting stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But also, don't forget, Fangs and Infernos, you can come out right now to New Jersey HorrorCon, and not only can you get your autographed copy, you can meet Brande to get your autographed copy. So show some support, show some love. Is there anything that in particular you would love to say out to your fans that are going to be watching this shortly?
Just thank you so much for always supporting me, and especially right now with my Wineville endeavor. I just really appreciate all the support I always get from my fans. I love my fans.
No, absolutely. And of course, Brande, we really thank you for taking some time, to be on our show, on our passion project,
Yes.
and taking a little bit of time again here at New Jersey HorrorCon to talk about Dracula 2, Devil's Skin and Sin, as well as, of course, Wineville. So again, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Fangs and Infernos. We will see you guys very soon. We got more great stuff coming your way. I'm Vampire, he's Devil, but more importantly, she is Brande Roderick. See you soon. Horns up, fangs out.